Hello, everybody! Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Tonight we have the first two bracket matches in the Zelda 2 100% All Keys tournament. Tonight we are featuring Lordo versus DM and Merks versus Dude. On comms we have Lightning and Trav, and they'll take it from here.
Welcome everyone, my name is Trav White. With me we have Light. We have a very interesting two races going on tonight. Should be great.
Yeah, the two races, these are going to be like what? Dude is number 2, Lordo number 3, right? For seed?
Correct.
Yeah, and so they're playing pretty much the polar opposite of their seed numbers, which would be 15 and 14. But what's funny is Lordo and Dude being so close to each other, if they play to their averages and whatnot, you'll pretty much have an insanely close race for them. And then on the other side, DM and Money, I think had a pretty similar average considering they're also, 15, 14 seed. So regardless of the results of Dude versus Money and Lordo versus DM, you'll have a sick race on both sides.
Yeah, it should be two very close matches, even if they're not in the same race.
Exactly. I think it works out in a way. It makes the first round very exciting for like the high seed and low seeds,
Absolutely.
Because the other ones that are going to be close round 1 are going to be right in the middle of the pack, right? Like the 8 and 9.
Yeah, and that's where I was last year, and it was super awesome.
Oops, I need a quick play on DM.
First thing we need here is a bag. All of our runners will get a bag here. It's super easy. It's not a frame perfect trick or anything. Dude got a bag.
Just Dude.
Just Dude.
So to me, Trav, that bag is a trap. That's what I think.
Oh.
That bag tells you, hey, kill everything in Palace 1, try to get your attack 4. Just do it. Kill all these enemies. Waste all those frames putting the crouch stabs in, the jumping stabs into all these things. And then what do you get? You get 2 red jars. And then what do you leave with? Attack 3. Yeah. That bag's a trap. Just skip everything.
So you're saying if you don't get a bag, just skip everything?
If you don't get a bag, skip everything except for 3 orange iron knuckles. If you do get a bag, skip everything except for 2 Goomas and 3 orange iron knuckles. You will leave with attack 3, 1, 2. For the life 2, you'll leave with 100 XP extra, and you'll have the drop set up on the first enemy in Death Mountain.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's what you do with the bag. You say, screw you game, it's not a trap, I'm going to utilize you and still get attack 3 and save time at the same time.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
Dude getting double bubble here. Lordo did not.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude's got a good start. He's got the P bag, he's getting in there with he's on PB pace.
Nice.
He had his slow pattern, it looked like a 156 entry, but you take those.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Lordo with the 203. And DM right behind them with maybe like a 205. I missed it. 204, 205.
Yep, and Merks missed the first skip and got an encounter here, so he'll be a little bit behind that.
Yeah, that one's rough. Coming out of the desert tile, if you want to make sure that encounter works properly every time, you do like 1 stab in the desert tile. Oh wait, that's I'm thinking with reverse bubble. If you're coming out of the bubbles, you obviously can't control that.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, double bubble.
I didn't see his bubbles. I don't know if he spent too much time in the bubbles or maybe just went up a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, with that encounter that occurs that you want to dodge, it has 2 ways of coming at you. One, it spawns and it doesn't move, it hesitates and then it comes at you. For that one, you want to walk up, and then you want to wait and then go right and up. But if it's a fast encounter, when you've done your up input, you want to just dodge right and go up. Pretty much ASAP. If it was like a If its spacing is like a little bit far away from you, you still want to like hesitate a little bit, but if it's a delayed spawn, you're really doing a big hesitation so that they don't, you bait them into the next half tile, basically.
Right, and if it's like a super fast spawn, you almost have to buffer the input to go right.
Yeah, you got to be like face to the screen, like getting those photons into your eyes so your brain can register to go as soon as possible. Got a couple of reverse key grabs. DM doing the front grab. I think Merks usually does a reverse kill as well, but his is different. He slows down and goes.
Does he do the TGH stab thing?
Well, you see how he just crouch stabbed that bot? I think he did 2 full crouch stabs there. See how he waits and then jumps through? Yeah.
Yeah, he goes third hammer.
Yeah, and that starts with 2 crouch stabs at the start. Which are like 24 frames a piece or something. I can't remember. He was also like not moving. Like it wasn't actually 24 frames, it was more than that. DM getting the fairy. I guess he got beat up.
Yep, warrior fairy, always a good choice when racing.
And he kept his beams through that weird pattern. Everyone gonna have beams for the bubbles? Nice. DM kind of cheated, but
I mean, if you're not cheating, you're not playing.
Yeah.
Or something.
Oh! Man, I keep looking at DM and there's this crazy things happening. He barely got through those bots.
Yeah, and Lordo had a crazy Chewy there.
Yeah, people are trying to get some swag going on that Chewy. There's like 10 different ways to kill it. DM's is pretty good. He got he got hit though. He starts with a double hit in the middle there. Lordo triple bogey. Not a good candle time for him. You get beat up. Don't fall in the green ooze. That's the Nickelodeon goo stuff. You don't want that.
The most awesome color.
Nuclear green, yeah.
I have the same setup that he does in the back for the NES where you can like swap stuff around. I so want to swap stuff around.
Dude, do it. It's so fun. The only thing that's gonna mess you up is the drippers with the bots. It reverses their colors.
Oh my gosh. I wish there was a way to like hook up a switch or something.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, I assume there is. With some kind of wiring.
I'm sure you could. And we could turn it on and off.
Because you could pretty much treat it like a palette switcher. And just like have it like swap wires, essentially. Swap connections. And we got an attack 4 dude.
Oh, Nelly.
We got double red jar. I'm not sure why Lordo waited for that drop. Because he would have been 449 here. Just habit.
Yep.
Lordo gonna end with a double? No, you only need a single. Nice. Okay. Next horse head fight on DM side. With 1 HP again. DM getting a little beat up in Pals 1 apparently. Oh, nice. I thought that horse head was off screen, and he was just gonna like run into the armor.
That was like a few pixels.
And Merks has attack 4 by a long shot. Because he got the double P bag.
Lordo got a silly walk where it went up on him.
Oh, and he got the encounter, huh? Because it just spawned one near the road, near the hole. Damn. Ooh, fairies on DM. At least it's just a fairy. Yeah, stab it.
Stab it. Nice.
Or are we listening to Lordo? Perfect. That's the audio we want to listen to. It's clean. That's a feature.
Yeah, it's not a bug, it's a feature.
At least he's not saying piss words. No mic.
So Light, on attack 3 runs, do you kill the gorilla before the trophy, or do you just grab the trophy?
Just grab the trophy. That XP is like a rope in P2, you know? If anything, you could just get the extra rope in P2. That's on the right side of the elevator.
Probably faster to do that as well.
Yeah, potentially, because it's always on the same RNG, right?
Right.
That gorilla can do some things.
Toenails are something else.
Yeah, he's got a whole bucket of them. He's been saving through the winter.
Got a whole mason jar of
Our
toenails.
expedition to Cropsford saved our lives when the
There's nothing
goblins
else in there,
attacked.
man. Just the toenails, please. Alright, dude doing the do. I'm gonna see who gets hit by the octos. Who's the chump?
Yeah, jump cave can be deceptively difficult if you're not practiced on it. More toenails and one bad Octorok jump, and there's just more toenails.
So you'll see Lordo did the double hit that dude also did on that first gorilla, but it actually benefits Lordo to do it on the second and third hit. If you end a kill with a double hit, you're not really saving time. If anything, you might be losing time because you're not getting full momentum on your last hit. It's really dependent on your habits. You don't necessarily always lose time by double hitting at the end, but it definitely doesn't gain you any. So, but it is cool.
Yeah, it's the rising crouch stab that loses the momentum, right?
Yeah, or yeah, in that
Just a
specific case, yeah.
timing type thing.
Yeah, you're like holding down before you jump, for instance, or something like that. But in that case, yeah, anytime you're holding the down input and there's a jump immediately after, you can mistime it and lose frames.
Oh my gosh, these spawns for DM.
Yeah.
Going low route?
Oh, nice. That's gonna not... Yeah, that skips the encounter because he was on the road during the step. Oh, stabbing him. Stabbed him in the chin a few times.
It's, Z2 cuss words right there.
Might be not too far behind. Pretty decent Lifetown entry, like a low 11. 11, like 29 or something. So not low, but just under half.
Let us remain vigilant.
Yeah, it's not too bad, especially considering dude is pretty much on pace here.
Yeah, dude has pretty much like one encounter's worth of time lost, it looks like. 1056 Lifetown entry. If you have a pretty good run, you can get like a 10 3x, but his double bubble pattern wouldn't allow that, so having a 10 4x of all would be really good. So his time indicates like just one encounter, really.
Right.
We're talking to the orange man.
This is dude's first attack 4 run of the turn, right?
Yeah. And of course it's bracket 1 against the low seed, you know. You always get that sick RNG when it's not necessarily required for a win, you know.
Right.
You need that versus a react that's putting up a 7506. That's for sure.
Exactly.
So I keep telling people that first moblin, that Lordo we saw on Lordo's screen, you can double hit that one with a starter, like a starting double hit, and then just rising crouch stab it. You can do a quick kill with attack 3 on that one. Nice damage boost by Dude. NMG strats getting through there. If you don't have beams and you kill the bot and there's no drop there, you can just skip the rest and it won't despawn the orange Dyra. And we see that it paid off for Dude versus Lordo because Lordo also had the same situation and got a knockback instead of taking the intentional knock forward. A lot of frames, Trav. That's 64 frames. Or 67? Something
That's
like that.
a ton of frames.
Yeah. I think it's 67 and then it's 17 frames knock forward, so. Saving 50 frames taking the knock forward. Nice. These red Dyras are punching bags with double hits too. Ooh, DM doing a couple chain double hits. He did the perfect orange Dyra kill on attack 3. Let's go.
Yeah, and Dude's just slaughtering everything.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Chain double hits don't matter. Just attack 4, hot knife through butter.
Death Mountain with runners of this caliber is just, it's like watching an awesome ballet or something.
Yeah, you're just hopping around, doing cool stuff. It's especially impressive when you just like minimally cast life. You cast life like once. And it's funny because someone like Dude or Lordo, they'll cast life when they're down 1 HP just to get beams for like the bat strats and stuff.
Just for beams.
Yep. It's like, oh, I got hit by a bot in this DM. I guess I gotta cast life. Everyone else is like hanging on, you know?
Gotta waste all this time.
Yeah. Money in the cave. DM didn't save too much time over Merks' attack 4, which, I mean, to be fair, Merks should be taking the lead, but yeah, I think DM pretty much kept the same pace behind Merks through DM with different attack levels.
Yeah, DM's been keeping up pretty well.
Ooh, you can't
course.
start like that though on a red Dyra.
Yeah, I gotta do a full jump in.
Yeah. Full jump those. No short hopping. Yeah, DM does have the magic too. He's gonna get his level up here, which is good. That means he got a P bag somewhere. Oh god. Okay, nice. Don't stop. Yeah, he was. You see how he sat there for a moment? Like, damn, dude. That was close.
Almost pulled a Trav there.
That was a pixel. Maybe 2 frames or something. Maybe a frame. DM almost ended his life prematurely in the bracket.
Oh no!
Oh, take the death abuse. Oh. I guess you want the XP.
Yeah.
There's a funny death abuse that you can do there that is mainly a New Game Plus because the category is so short you might as well add it as a time saver. And because of the way that the glitch screens work, it sets the Dyra's hammer axe up in the same spot every time, but you damage boost off of the axe into the hammer and die as you pick it up. So you don't have to go through the whole hoist animation. Save a few seconds. People don't do that in like NMG categories where you have to go get, you have to go to Spectacle Rock and get the item. They don't do it in those categories because of the fact that the Dyra has been spawned for so long, it's so hard to control exactly where the axes are going to be. It's doable, it's just like so tight. And you don't want to end your run prematurely after going through Dark Death Mountain.
DM and Money both did cave dogs here. I missed what Lordo and Dude did.
They are both the kind of people who do the wait on the audio cue to go. So I assume they did that. Oh, after the bridge, you mean?
Yeah, after the. Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was my mistake. But yeah, after they pick up the magic container, they'll go on the audio cue.
Yeah, that's like a Fricker thing. Well, I'm not sure if Fricker came up with the idea in the first place, but Fricker came up with the audio cue specifically, like a way to time it, you know.
Nice.
That idea has been around forever. Like Feasel told me one time, "Hey, you ever just skip the caves?" And I'm like, "No." It's like, you should try it. I'm like, okay. DM trying to go for the L hot. You went a little too slow.
Oh,
that was Unos that almost soft locked in lava. He got his level up as he respawned in P4.
Yeah, did we ever test if you can actually do that?
No, we haven't tested that yet. I want it. That might be what I do tonight. Oh, did dude get the Happy New Year as well? Oh, okay. He recovered. We need a replay, man.
There's too much stuff going on the screen.
I know.
Too much hot action here.
I think Merks is on some kind of PB pace, if his splits are right. He's 4 seconds ahead at Hammer.
What's this hammer time?
16:23. I think that's about right.
Yeah. He slunk and then extra tile walks. Got it. Yeah, if you ever see someone taking extra steps and just like still, you know how these walks are all just so precise, and we usually have like a step route for the most part. When people go off track and can recover really well, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's when your skill level gets to that next level, when you can take an extra step and know where the next spawn's gonna be.
Yeah, the improv in the overworld is pretty hard. You only really figure it out when you just do so many no reset runs. You can practice it all day, but
and I sense that he is becoming
in
more
runs
and
things
more
just are different.
agitated by something.
Oh, no jump magic for
You
DM.
should try to talk to him again. If he still
He needs
won't
her.
take you into his confidence, seek to prove yourself a bit more. I
Yeah, skip
gather
the
that
life.
his respect for you is growing.
Hardly a time loss. I just realized Mercs also went 4-1-1 the whole time. That's how you get gold hammers, dude.
DM pulling a chosen here.
Oh, I should turn Lordo's audio on. I hate commentating with audio on, but I want to hear what everyone else is hearing.
Yeah, I don't have any audio.
I have it on very slightly. We saw 2 jars in there. One was pink, one was like a dull green. Which one's the real one?
They're both fake.
Yeah.
Extra step here from Dude.
Almost to the road. Yeah, it came back into the zone. That sucks. It was doing the F off thing too. It was like out of the zone. It just walked back in.
That's the spawn hexagon triangle thing or whatever.
Yeah. The one I looked at recently is just like a square, basically. A square image that shows like the quadrants of the zones. Like to your left, right, up and down are the lock-on areas. Dude doing the nuclear strike from the air. AC, what is the name of that ship that can...
130?
Yeah, AC-130. That's what we should call this. The AC 130. Hell from above.
The AC 130. I like it.
Lordo doing the double stab. It's a little slower, but you get the kill out of the way. A little faster if you just down stab and get up ASAP to grab the key, so you don't bonk on the wall. Merks has a nice P2 blue. I like that.
Merks has like a baby blue type, and Lordo's is almost the exact opposite.
Yeah, Lordo's in
Like on the
P6
color
over
wheel.
here. Yeah, it's like a cobalt blue. That's my favorite palette for P2. Like favorite standard palette you can use is this blue here. Yeah, what color blue does Lordo have?
It's
Like a case hardened blue. With like case hardening stuff, it can turn like purple and red or like pink and stuff.
what's the like PVC pipe dope?
Yeah. Oh my god, the little rub, that rub, yeah. Isn't that like that's like a glue, right?
Yeah, it's glue. It's a fuchsia blue.
Dude has like that. You left your Money Mercs P2 out by the ocean for a few years, blue.
Yeah, it's a little seafoamish.
Yeah.
Like if you antiqued a seafoam green guitar, that's about what color you get.
That's pretty.
Antiqued blue.
Oh, dude doesn't have. Oh, dude, everyone's been having issue. Okay, he's taking a death abuse now. He got the pixel? Yeah. I don't know if he meant to get the pixel, but he did, and it kept him from not dying. He got it like ASAP. There was like there was no stopping to make sure that he got the pixel. He just went for it and got it. Holy shit.
That
Yeah, you just
muscle
gotta take a death abuse at that point too. Yeah, I'm not sure if he knew he got it either, to be honest. I think it was just one of those things.
Dude doing dude stuff.
Yeah, just going into the Matrix for a moment, seeing numbers. He got uploaded the code. He knows Kung Fu now.
V2 Kung Fu.
Oh, nice stab off the wall. You see that blue skelly spawn? What's it doing? Why is it there? Come on. It's supposed to not be there when you don't kill any. Maybe
Yeah,
he did kill one, but I missed it if he did.
We still don't even really understand why that works, right?
No, but I do
happens.
know that the skeleton will spawn if you do some messed up block stabbing. Like I used to just be stupid and swing backwards at the blocks and stuff as I go through, you know, just doing inputs, and it would spawn those skelly. And when you do that, it scrolls the screen a little bit. Like when you hit something, you're going forward and then you recoil backwards a little bit. So in a way, it's kind of like the despawn of the Spicula. It's the same kind of concept of screen scrolling right on the enemy's activation zone.
So if you have attack 3 and you need the skeleton to spawn, you could theoretically, like after the second kill or whatever, spawn the screen back a little bit.
Yeah, potentially. From what I can gather, it happens because of some block stuff, which is how
it's the block. Okay.
Because of how you stab and recoil, you know? Yeah. It's the way that makes your screen scroll without having to counter strafe link. Helmet head down. We're gonna get a 28 1x P2 on dude's side. Pretty good. Yeah, the problem with doing things with Link's movement on its own is that he is on an ice rink. So when you counter strafe, he kind of slides and then turns around, you know?
Yeah.
So by using his sword to recoil off of things, you can get a more abrupt screen scroll.
His shoes have no padding left on because he runs at like, what, 16 miles an hour or whatever?
Yeah. You need some cleats. I imagine some like metal spiked cleats would work well. Everything's probably like pretty worn down in this Hyrule world. Stab through anything probably.
Oh, 10.5 miles an hour.
It's just 0.4 seconds. He's like separating from his guts. That kind of speed.
That doesn't actually seem that fast. I mean, a normal human can run at like 26 miles an hour. Not like
A normal?
sustained, but well, you know, I just mean like non-athlete, your average person.
I get you. Yeah, everyone's Usain Bolt.
Xiao Shu Yu Sun at the
I would
Luxia
assume
China shop.
Usain Bolt is faster than that. I don't.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then like I was watching a thing on YouTube the other day, and I'll probably say the wrong numbers, but there was a guy that was trying to run on the treadmill for sustained as long as the world record does it in a marathon, and it's just the pace that the world record holder has, and the guy tries to do it for like 5 minutes, and it's just wore out.
Yeah, dude, no way. There's so many like weird techniques that you have to like implement in a marathon, right? You like change up your running styles every so often, like through the different sections of the race, like using different muscles. Like maybe you lean forward and use like a different part of your foot to push forward and stuff. Like, man, there's so many things that you have to do to just like physically get over the limitations of like the main muscles of your body that are used. And then there's the lung aspect. I don't know how you get over that. I have asthma. I can't run more than a mile.
Oh, okay. So Usain Bolt goes 20 miles per hour. So I was way off.
26 was crazy to me for a normal person, but I assumed Usain Bolt could do that, if not more. That guy's like lightning. Actually. Okay, I get it. I get you. Yeah, the most I've ever ran is a mile, and then I'm pretty dead. What's your fastest mile time, Trav?
Oh, now this was back in high school, and I know for football we had to do it in under 6 minutes, and I could clear that easily.
Yeah, same.
But I did run the 800 and the 400 in track. I don't remember what my times were, but twice I won third in state. So
Nice.
I don't remember what my times were, but that was also in high school. So I will not be doing that now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, in high school we were also meant to run sub 6. In fact, it was literally our final in PE. Our final for PE, you know, just normal 9th grade PE class, you had to run your mile in under 6 minutes for the 100 points. You had to do 100 sit-ups in a row, and you had to do 50 push-ups in a row. Not all at once, but you had to do them over the course of the period. I thought that was so
was
crazy.
a nice skip by DM. So, fun fact, that's actually that's what the military does for their ending PT thing.
What?
You have to do that, yeah.
Why is that?
Well, you have to do it timed.
That makes more sense. I'm wondering why the school I went to decided to do that for 9th graders. That makes a lot of sense as a PT kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't know what the times are for, but it's those numbers. Like you have to run a mile so much. You have to do 100 sit-ups, and I think it's 50 push-ups.
That's probably. I'm sure my coach was like some military guy. He was just like, "Yep, that's the final."
It's a pretty good standard to kind of see where you're at, type thing.
Yeah, it's just kind of lame because I did 70 sit-ups. I did the sub 6-minute mile. I did the 50 push-ups, but I did 70 sit-ups and I didn't get the full 100 points on the whole final. You know.
And that's kind of how they do it for the military too. Like, you can lack in one area and do better in another area. Like, I'm just pulling numbers out of my butt here, but like, say you get a 5-minute mile, but you only do 70 sit-ups, but you do all the 50 push-ups in a certain amount of time, then you still pass.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think 70 sit-ups is pretty damn good. 100's ridiculous.
And most of the personnel running through the military, by that point they're already done with boot camp and stuff, so they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah. Dude, the section that Lordo just went through, I love that area because sometimes you'll kill the red IK and not lose movement, and then you'll stab the 2 blocks and then block the beam immediately from behind. It feels so good when you can nail all that in a row.
And for those watching at home, those button presses, that's a lot going on. Because normally you have to do the cancel screen as well.
In the cancel in the middle, exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot going on there. Nice eyeballs. That's how you get that sling. You just watch the eyeballs.
No squish. Oh, DM's doing alternate blocks. You did the jump out. Let's go.
Nice.
Jump out was the only play there. Explosion resistance? Wait, what? I wonder what is the highest score a GI ever scored in explosion resistance. What, they got grenades getting set off closer and closer until they can't take it anymore. It's like, I don't know, I'm gonna sit this one out. Oh, DM falling in the hole. He did not get the that quick kill, but he broke the block behind the IK.
Yep.
Just not 2. This is round 1 of brackets. We have Dude versus Merks and Lordo versus DM. Number 2 and 3 seed versus 14 and 15 seed.
As far as averages, the 2 racers next to each other are closer in average.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
The racers are actually racing each other to
Dude leads a bit over Lordo, not only in just like, some other aspects of gameplay, maybe encounters or combat, but also because Lordo got attack 3 at the start, forcing him to kill a lot more in P2. It can lose upwards to 30 seconds for people of this caliber, so the fact that Lordo's like relatively just like the dazzle away is pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Oh no, the slink. You don't want those slinks. having to take the encounter from the side. I hate when you can't just take an encounter from the front.
Yeah.
Side ones are stressful.
Especially if they're heavies.
Especially the heavies, especially if they're not on your exact x-axis coordinate. They're like a little below or above. They can be really bad. Lordo trying to go in the left side of the chimney. It does spit you out on the left if you get the leftmost pixel. Oh, that encounter went down.
Damn. What is this game?
Poor guy. If he had stabbed once in that fairy encounter, he could have done like a dodge of some sort. No, DM, go down. DM doing boots first?
Boots first, let's go!
Alright, we're having fun. This is roughly 19.5 seconds slower. So not a big deal. Dude, you saw him like kind of like face tank into the wall. I wonder if he was just like, yeah, I'll just do boots. It's like I missed my up input.
Yes, Rip. Dude got attack for finally.
Yep, he's 1 and 6 for attack 4 now.
Normally, when a soldier is taken prisoner, he should only give up the big 4. That's name, rank, serial number, and date of birth. But you're not any old soldier, Snake. I don't want you to tell them anything. Fortunately, you're strong enough to resist.
Yo, thanks, Miller. I really hope that guy's not like Liquid Snake or something later.
We were just talking about army strats or military strats.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Is that a hind? Oh man, okay, so dude does the extra step, gets the encounter earlier. For whatever reason, I think it's scary. It's going right. He's doing an extra step, doing a jig, gets the spawn to happen right at the edge of the forest. It's only 2, there's nothing in on the left side. It despawned an encounter, he's in.
Wow.
Lordo got a encounter right there. He's just dodging up and over. This encounter might come up and get him. His computer's having some hitches. We think his GPU might be in the wrong PCI Express slot. He's in.
He gave a look at his camera of what was that?
Yeah. Oh, DM's about to fight. DM's about to die with full magic. He's about to die with full magic.
Oh!
Oh, there it is. It's not swag, DM. I'm telling you right now.
Don't jump him. Just don't.
It's not swag.
I learned early on. Just don't.
I want you to know, DM, while you're drinking your C4 later, and you're thinking about that, it's not swag. But boots first is pretty cool. Oh, he started mashing really early, spat him out the left side. You gotta, with those Doom, I was gonna call them a Doom Nugget, Blue IK kills, you gotta like hold down stab into them, and when the first hit connects, that's when you start mashing.
Yes. And
I don't have upstab.
Really aware of that because I can't down stab as fast as a lot of people. So
Yeah.
I have to really time those second stabs very well.
Here's the forgetting I don't have upstab moment, yeah. So, just in case someone's not aware, usually you have upstab coming into P4, but he has chosen to do Reflect Town after. And most people do that forward stab and then upstab the Doom Knocker as it jumps. For whatever reason, I still don't know why.
You should
just jump them or down stab them and don't lose your frames, I don't know. Because that strat requires you to like forward stab or something. So you're like losing momentum. That's one of those things that people just continue to do, even though we've moved on. We don't do that.
It's the comfy part.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, and Vaughn is the epitome of the Doom Knocker kill enthusiast. But the upstab is fun. I like the upstab.
And that is true. Sometimes we do strats because they're fun.
It's true. I mean, DM's doing boots first right now.
What?
Oh, he's in the block! He's in the block! Stab it!
Come up.
We've seen so many block clips in this tournament. And every single one of them slows you down so much.
Yeah, because your character just kind of stands there and you can't do anything.
Yeah, he's like mashing jump. You gotta like walk out of it. Here's Lordo. We're doing Doom Knocker skips. He's killing red skellies.
Perfect.
No bubble over here. You don't have to do that thing where you recoil backwards off the red skelly to move its position. It's just not there. DM, you gotta hit it from the side. Full momentum. There you go. Wait, DM, you're not supposed to be here. Go back and get your reflex.
Yeah, you need some things. You're supposed to go back up.
No. This is classic DM.
Alright, just taking a little detour here. No big deal.
I can't stop watching DM because he's doing crazy things.
Lordo's obviously in P3 still. Because
Yeah.
what other color palettes would this be? And that palette would make an ugly P3, by the way. That would be terrible.
Yes.
It's almost a red brown. Trying to think what you could paint with that color that would be good.
The output of a sewer pipe.
I can see that.
Everyone else having a normal P4.
Normal P4 is so boring.
You know, running 26 miles per hour, getting through easy.
I-
Where's DM going now? He's doing the normal thing. Was he doing something? I might have missed it. He might have had some May shenanigans.
DM has to go get the things to finish the thing.
He did. Did he get to the kid immediately? Oh, he didn't use the river. DM, that's the point of boots first. Oh, I'm dying. Dude. This is awesome. Hi, dude.
I'll remember after. This is fun. This is fun.
Just 2 tiles. It's only like 30. That's more than 32 frames in the maze. That mother trucker's laggy as heck. Like my censoring there.
Mm-hmm.
I could be on SGO. Let's see what kind of tomfoolery Karok has here. Is it the watch this pattern? We'll see. Oh,
It's the go left pattern.
it is a watch this pattern, just not the one I was thinking of. Get bad
I'm a
spawns.
fan here.
For the for the swag. It's for the FDS fans, really. But Lordo's literally just right here. And the death has occurred as the door is unlocked on dude's side. They are roughly 10 seconds apart.
Nice.
Yeah, very good. Don't need no attack 4, that's what Lordo's saying. Yeah, Eunice. It's like Oregon Trail. Like those two tiles are like you just lost someone to like dysentery.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine this game if you could just randomly like lose items and take a death?
Dude, the forge, the P5, oh, it's brutal.
Z2 Oregon Trail.
We lost the horses going to P5.
Dude with a flawless free and easy. Nice banana.
DM's doing the maze return walk. Oh, he's tapping right. He paused on the right tile. It just was like going fast. Whoosh.
Lordo also had a good banana. Now into P4. It's a rather dark P4, but
200 bag.
they need to turn the lights on in here.
So dude just did the stab off the left wall and then the right wall in the second part to hopefully get a Mago to spawn right here. It did spawn there. He just didn't do the stop.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it.
Yeah, some people will see how Lordo hesitated. They want to level up here to get the fairy spell coming out of the blocks. Oh my
And
god, but look at
I'm
that.
a fan of that. Yeah, he wouldn't have been able to anyway. So
Yep, that worked out.
nice
Although
alley
he-
oop there.
Butterfly effect, he would have been on different frames, but yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
R. Dude doing the illegal down stab to the orange IK.
I have played around with that for like 2 minutes and decided, nope, not doing it.
Yeah. Hey, you gave Swag a chance. That's all that matters.
Money also making his way into P5.
2 Dre laps. You can ferry a door as long as you already have the key. So, like, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get the actual feature of going through the door without burning the key, but yeah, in this category, you have to have the key prior. The only door you can skip is in P6 that you would normally unlock with the magic key. If you get the ceiling walk, you would walk through the HUD and avoid opening that door. That's the only one we allow as a rule set. I guess because people just like the ceiling walk that much.
Yeah, Money upstabbed the bubble here. Looked like
That's
an
the
OP
Money
with
classic. It's always stabbing. I told him, dude, I was like, dude, literally just put your thumb lower.
Yeah.
But he tells me he has large hands. Probably snap an NES controller in half. And those things are actual bricks.
And thumbs.
Yeah, he's got the PUBG thumbs.
And Money did the strat we were talking about there. Spawned a Mago
Yep.
and killed it for free.
I'm thinking the way that works, because I don't think it's consistent. I think it is kind of like the Karok setup fight, where you just do a thing and then you can get 4 patterns. I think that sets up for like a handful of patterns that likely gives you the Mago. Or something.
Yeah, I tell people if the first ones don't set up properly, keep going, and normally you can hit them right at the end.
Oh, okay. See.
They'll be at the end if they don't set up properly at the beginning. I mean, it's like any other strat. It's not 100%.
That kind of makes sense because it's like their range is like pushed over to the left.
Right.
You didn't see any on the right. That makes sense.
I just kind of noticed that in practice that generally, quote unquote, if you keep going, you'll get one right before the exit.
DM got the banana eco cube, but also got the red jar, so you get the fairy. And that Mago right in the spot anyways.
And both Lordo and Dude go flute first, right? Plunger first.
Usually.
Oh,
I
gosh,
imagine usually players at this level, they don't just do things because it's the way they do it. So they do it because of variables too. Like if you need a magic refill pretty ASAP, maybe you go right first, you know? But if we were talking about merks, I think merks always does the same exact route, no matter what. And probably DM as well.
generally do. I'm one of those people that if I do it the opposite way, I'll forget.
I feel that, yeah. I have my segments set up so far apart, like so few segments that I can do things without like having to worry about like, you know, because like Justin has a segment for the flute, you know. So if he goes off track to go get a jar first, then he has to skip his split, in live split. So I keep them wide open so that I have more like modular routing capabilities. Without having to worry about messing up a gold or something. Oh, that backwards bunny hops, but yeah, just bad spacing.
Not bad, not bad.
Still roughly the same time difference here. For Lordo and Dude. Dude is killing it in terms of, and so is Lordo, but that's because of DM's Boots affair. But Dude's killing it with the distance between him and Merks now.
Yeah.
Gonna have to be something catastrophic on Lordo and Dude's end for their opponents to come back. It is their seeding coming out of the group stage. So yeah, it is like a ranking. Pretty much. Oh, DM's dead. I can't tell if he had enough magic for life. I don't think he did. I want to say life is only like 50 magic at Magic 4, and it just never drops again. And maybe he had like I think he had magic for life, but I can't tell. Was it 60? I'm gonna check.
I need to pull my sheet. I have a sheet.
It drops to 50 really early. It might be Magic 5 though. And then it doesn't drop anymore.
Let's see.
Might be 60 at 40. 60 at 4.
At Magic 4, life is 60.
And then Magic 5 it goes to 50 for the rest.
It goes to
Sorry,
40.
I have
Oh
things
yeah,
to do.
50. Sorry.
You'll have to leave now.
Yeah, it's one of those funny spells where Fairy ends up being cheaper than it later.
You can find all these charts in the Z2 Discord.
Yeah, it's our advertisement. And then go click all of our ads and make us money.
Yeah!
Z2's the most heavily monetized game on the NES.
We also have microtransaction.
Yeah.
What's the new thing people are investing in? I don't know what they're called. The pictures.
Oh, well, I don't even know if it's considered new anymore, but NFTs.
Yeah.
I think they've made their way out.
Oh,
but
that's not a thing anymore.
Oh, it'll be a thing for a while, but I think it's just lost the interest and value in everyone's eyes now.
Oh, okay.
Thankfully, probably. But you know, in NES fashion, we'll pick that up in a couple years.
Oh yeah.
We're just always a little behind, you know.
This is 2 variants of the same walk.
Yeah, we're in Majora's Mask Woods over here. Poisoned water. Gotta go finish the Deku Palace. Woodfall.
Both Lordo and Dude have different variants of that same walk. Both pulled it off.
Yup. Meaning they are still about 10 seconds behind. Or Lordo is about 10 seconds behind. Pretty good. And they both need a magic refill here.
Fun fact, I did learn how to turn the ads off my channel. I had no idea that was even a thing.
Oh, those like weird ones that like squish the screen?
Yeah, I forgot what they're actually called, but yeah, there's a button you can just turn them off. I didn't even know that was a thing.
So that's just on by default. That's rough.
By prey.
Yes, I'm guessing.
The hare crouches before the fox's muzzle.
Yeah, you always get like Amazon ads in there. It's weird. They're advertising like they're like, "Hey, buy this Brita water filter." Like, oh my god,
Oh
I
my
need that.
gosh.
DM, please.
There we go. No pose for Dude.
Oh, is that the framer?
Oh,
Oh, you
let's
hear the
go.
swipe too?
Let's go.
Right before he goes in.
Merks down here on the bottom right wants to see River Devil skip.
Oh
No
my god.
pause. You gotta pause. Just a slight pause. Doing some stabs.
I'm telling Mercs to go do the human benchmark test after this. We got to see his reaction times. That was like 240 ms. My guy's on CRT. Actually, I think he's on RetroTink. Could be monitor.
I was
You know, I'll
like,
give him-
could be, yeah. Maybe he's only running 30 FPS.
But yeah, if you're not on the right monitor, you do have lag with RetroTink. Like, noticeable, rather. You're always going to have some kind of display lag, but...
I have 3 different monitors that I tested my RetroTink out on. And, I got an Acer off a website that tests RetroTinks, and it's super awesome.
Oh, cool.
And my Samsung TV that I have is actually, to my feel, there's no lag. So I use a Samsung TV.
And what website is that?
I'm
sure you could just Google, like, RetroTink monitors or something.
There's a very popular website, like when I name it. I think it's RGB Mods.
Yeah.
They have a list of TVs that they've tested RetroTinks out to get the actual lag from just the TV. Because from your NES to the RetroTink, and then if you have a good capture card, there should be no lag in that space, right? And then they test the actual TV lag with a special thing that they hook up to the computer, and they can figure all that out. And it'll tell you what monitors have 0 lag.
Nice. Like subframe, basically.
Yeah, it's enough where it doesn't matter. Like it's like I can't remember exactly the number that you can actually, because there's always a little bit of lag.
Yeah, it's always
But
like
we're talking like
something.
micro milliseconds or whatever.
Yeah, a few milliseconds is not a big deal. But when it gets a little too high, like you want a monitor that's rated at 1 millisecond. So on the entry here, dude, on his flute blow tile, the encounter was literally just right next to him. So he held left and the encounter just tracked him. So he took an extra step and then got the encounter. So now that's why you see Lordo and dude just like totally synced up right now. Encounter luck. There was nothing dude could have done besides just not use top route. It's just because he used top route and it tracked him.
And that's one of the dangers of using the top route.
Is the
follow
initial spawn will bother you. You don't have to worry about the second spawn, which is nice. But the first one, if it tracks you, then yeah. When you take the lower route, you're like doing a up and over kind of dodge, and you're like on enough tile sets away that it's usually not a big deal, even if they follow you a little bit. Because you're doing like you're doing the heart grab. So what that means is like the encounters will kind of home in and then F off a little bit after that.
Well, I was gonna say Lordo took the lead, but then he fell in a hole.
Yeah. All these little P6 things are gonna... Man, people always say all these jumps are so easy. It's like, yeah, you could just do all the jumps, but if you mess a single one up, like you lose like enough seconds. Like every single one's a punishment, so you know, dude just making that jump free.
Funny doing some... Oh, stopped on the wrong tile there. Tech math is hard.
Oh, did he go a tile further?
Yeah, both times.
That is usually the problem I see people running into. You don't want to. You want to stop early before the spawn could ever occur. Oh, he was hot. It was hot. Good job. Evacuate. Dude and Lordo both got their fire strats pretty clean.
Yep.
I think that was a drop I saw on Dude's side. It looked like a 200 bag. Unfortunate. Could have saved a little time on the refill. Not much. Having it on the red AK is less of a time save than like the blue skelly, but the blue skelly might jump. So you might lose time to killing it in general. It's unfortunate that the enemies are in that order.
It was a red skelly.
What was that?
On Lordo's side, it was a red skelly.
Oh yeah. Oh, they don't jump. He's cheating.
Yeah.
It's also got pink Rebo neck. Oh, he could have got that kill a little bit faster and tied his lead up again. Or his distance.
I'm in love with the pink Rebo. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was like hot pink. Damn.
Oof.
Flashy. Yeah, I'm doing a little math. Did you do the right? Late pause.
Sorry.
Nope, just late pause. We didn't get to see if the math was good.
So, fun fact: neither one of the commentators are in the tournament. Not anymore.
Oh no!
Anyway.
Sad days. Yeah, I didn't enter this tournament. I was busy for the first couple months, first month and a half. Had stuff going on.
Stuff. We'll just see you in the summer tournament, right?
Yep.
We'll be
Multicat.
free in the summer.
Confirmed. Never take any confirmations off of the ZSR channel. It's true Z2 information.
Subject to change.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Depends on... Yeah, I would love to do a multi-category because this game is perfect for it. I just don't know how many people are willing to do it. That's the problem.
Yeah. That would be the only caveat to that is how many participants would we actually have?
DM, you just gotta cast jump and get out, man.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Just jump.
Oh god.
Jump.
He was just getting brutalized, just getting stabbed
Come
over
on,
and
Link.
over.
Jump. I think he maybe wanted jump for Canada.
Yeah, but he has jump regardless.
Oh, yeah. I can't math.
I think so. He had the perfect magic for fairy. Maybe he was thinking like, I'll just fairy the item later. But yeah, you can't. I don't know. I think he was just doing DM stuff. Oh, you thought jump was 32. I see.
Yeah, I think he was thinking the same thing I was.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I only have one cast.
See, I can never tell with DM because he's always doing like crazy
Oh.
stuff, almost on purpose too. Like he'll do alt GP, so I never know if he's just like doing it for the sake of doing it.
Oh my Lordo.
Yeah. Lordo getting killed by Valley Death again. I think that was the right play. Last time it took him quite a few tries to get through that. I think you just kind of... You've experienced missing VOD skip several times in a row and then having it go really bad, so you're just like, alright, I'm walking it. Cool your head off.
It gets in your brain.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, you just fairy feed it, right? You're like,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm out.
There's a category extension for that. That's one of those graveyard leaderboards.
That's what the summer tournament should be.
Oh yeah, huh? But it's just all keys with fairy feet, and some people just don't even fairy feet, even in NMG, you know?
Yeah.
But it would be funny. Few day tournament, if anything.
Got a will.
Oh, DM Lander. Wait.
Maybe there's some lava.
He's on Last Life, I think. Oh man, did he spoil it? Yeah. I think he's on Last Life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wahoya. Alright, Lordo is... I want to say like 25 seconds roughly behind.
Out there. VOD can just be such a time suck.
Yeah. That first skip is the worst too because of the screen that you walk into has that MOA that just smacks you every time. So lame.
Ain't cheats.
Oh, DM's doing healer glitch.
I'm a fan.
I'm
Get
like,
it, DM. I wasn't able to get it.
I'm like, is he in Firetown? I don't think there's anything to get in Firetown. Yeah, he's got a solid 3.5 minutes to get it. He's got everything he needs. He just needs to warp straight to GP. I can win. Unfortunately, glitch GP is not. It's only like 4 minutes or something. It's not much. It's not like way faster. You gotta walk through like all the left to right rooms basically. And there's a lot of those.
In a standard GP, how many rooms are there? Like 56, right?
Oh yeah, 56. I was thinking you meant the route. Yeah, it's like 56.
Yeah, if you don't know the route, this GP is terrible. A lot of the rooms look the same, and there's a couple of dead ends, and turn
There's
back.
like 3 dead ends. I guess 4 in total if you count the one that is part of the alt route.
Yeah, and that's so far.
Yeah, they literally spit you on the opposite side of the right spot of the end. It's like the other side of the loop. Nice bot kill to fairy
Nice.
cast. Could have also just fairy that and got the kill on the Miu since he only needed 10, but looks cool.
For the swag.
Merk's got the last skip, casting spell, gonna go into GP with pretty good resources. Probably killing the blue, and then 5905. Yeah. Meanwhile, his opponent is fighting T-Bird. Oh, DM's gotten into GP. He's pulled ahead of Merks.
Wow. So fast.
Dude unfortunately got like the low
Yeah.
stabs that like suck you down below the hitbox. That's something. Alright, Lordo one boss behind. About 25 seconds behind. Oh, just barely missed it out on it because he got hit. Yeah. He didn't get the stabs as fast as you could, and I think if he had gotten like the optimal pattern, it would have killed, but GG dude.
GG dude.
Great race time. Oh, he even done so well. That's only 1 second off the segments. Fast done.
Nice.
Yeah, clean run. Really, it was just like his encounters. He had pretty bad encounters. And he still got a low 75. GG Lordo.
GG Lordo.
Also with the 75.
Nice.
And so DM's doing alt route. He loaded save state. That's what he was doing earlier on his power pack. So obviously he won't be able to finish with an official time or anything, but I think he pretty much forfeited the moment he game overed.
Right.
So we're seeing the alt route versus regular route.
Fun fact for those watching at home, there are 2 routes through GP. We kind of cheese our way into this one, which is what you're seeing DM do now. You're not technically supposed to be able to get up there, and you can beat the game this way. It's optimally, technically, 3 seconds faster if you do it like everything perfectly?
Yeah, that's what it was tasked out to be years ago. I'm sure someone has also like done some work on timing stuff in there. It saves an elevator over the other route, so people use it for like FDS. I'm assuming maybe like a PAL category where one of the revisions of PAL I think has slow elevators. One of them has fast elevators too, because it's like, or no, that's if you run PAL on NTSC or something. I don't know. PAL's weird.
Yeah, there's like a A and B PAL, right?
Yeah. Well, shield carried DM, got hit like 3 times. Shield very important at life 6 on that fight. DM would have had a really good time if he had been able to finish that run.
Straight up. Oh,
He's up there.
GG's DM.
Yes, Lordo, your mic works. He's yelling at us in his stream.
Hey.
Morning.
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 Good
GG.
race.
It was good. Attack 3.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good for attack 3, and the time would have been pretty good for attack 3, but the start of VOD again.
I did it right. I swear I did it. They random walked.
Yeah. I kind of missed it because like we're watching 4 people. But
Yeah, I did a stab and a half, but I did like the jump out of the crouch stab. Maybe I should have done a full crouch stab. I don't know.
yeah, you probably like hit the one frame that was like
Yeah, I didn't run into any boggos on that bridge. There was like none in front of me, so maybe I was like a couple frames too fast.
I do a standing and a crouch personally, and it usually goes through.
Yeah,
Go
but
DM.
what up, DM?
You said doo-doo.
Lord doo.
Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Didn't wrong.
So yeah, thanks for the race. Sorry I embarrassed you.
Oh, you did great. Everybody loves you.
He did boots first, and then forgot he was doing boots first.
Well, what?
We didn't comment on it, promise.
Yeah, we didn't pay any
That's-
attention to it.
That's incredible.
The comms did not assist me, I assure you.
Yeah. I'm like telling DM, I'm like, bro, you gotta get reflex, man.
GG merks.
And then I forgot I didn't have upstab like half the palace. So I kept trying to upstab everything.
Wow, this sounds like I gotta watch this race. Sounds exciting.
I actually think this was a good watch, yeah. I think
You and Dude it was a good race.
Yeah, the VOD entrance. I had like the slowest two, maybe 3 cycle T-bird. I was just like, I don't want to die. Don't die. I don't know what
Yeah,
else really went
before
wrong.
VOD, you were only 10 seconds behind Dude. After, the attack 3 stuff, you were like 20, 30 seconds behind him for a bit, early on. So,
Yeah, the
it's
walks.
his overworld.
The walks went really good, except for entering P6. I just like didn't delay enough before this link.
Yeah.
Oh, the maze. The maze. I think I might have got screwed because one guy moved early, and there's no way I could slink because of it.
You got the early encounter, yeah. And then I think you were free the rest.
Yeah, we just ran. We held right, basically.
Yeah, Dude's overworld it wasn't like brutal, but it was like bad. It was just like everywhere, like one encounter everywhere versus like a bunch. But like he did the top route going into P6, and when he went to blow the whistle, the encounter's like literally touching his ass on the right.
Ugh.
Stuff like that. Just like, okay, I got tracked. Can't do anything.
Yeah, I think P2 went really like perfect. I think it was like a perfect P2 for attack 3 anyway.
Yeah.
And P1, I couldn't get the double bubble. It was the one pattern. I'm like, oh, it's too early. I didn't write it down. That specific one is too early for me. Simple Dude has that one, though. He knows that one.
He does. It's actually tattooed onto his hand.
That's a good strat. No more monitor. If you do this in a GDQ or whatever, I'm just going to have to tattoo all my double bubbles.
They're all written on his reset stick. So every time he resets, he refreshes his memory.
Is that what he calls it? Okay.
Well, what do you call it? Yo, morning, Merks.
Yo, morning.
Good race, but Dude does
Yep.
Dude things.
I mean, I was basically racing DM, so DM didn't finish, so I feel like I accomplished something at least.
Oh, you had me like easily in
I had-
P2. It started at you just took off from me.
I
so
had
yeah.
I had a bad start, and then like I had like bad walks and stuff. But I mean, I think that was like the lowest time I had in all the races.
Yeah.
Which
Hey, it was a good race. Yeah, I mean, you had a good run.
It's not great for my time, but I mean, just racing is just so much different. So
Yeah.
like, screws with me. But I think somebody said this like last week, or I don't know, one of the interviews, and somebody was like, "Well, when you go against dude, like you basically don't have to like take shots or really worry about it because you know you're gonna get smacked anyway." So, I mean, that's pretty much how I went into this, and I just like did a run. So
Yeah, same. I mean,
Yeah.
Lordo had me. Lordo doesn't have.
Yeah,
that
I
race
mean,
me.
I wasn't feeling too good about that run. I got an encounter out of P1. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be the worst run of all time. Tack 3, no double bubble, and then it turned out to be really good. So.
Yeah, I checked in the free room going to the second bird. Had anybody finished yet? And I saw nobody finished. And I think like as I was about to close the screen, dude had finished, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "He's killing it right now." But you're right behind him. I mean, you're only a little bit behind him, so
Yeah. So dude got attack 4? I'm just curious. I didn't watch.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
50 bag first 200.
Yeah.
Yep.
I went for React bag, and I guess I'm just not frame perfect. Sorry, React.
No, that's React Jar. You did it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got it? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been doing jar strats. You thought it was a P bag?
Oh, damn. I got baited?
Yeah, but I agree with Lordo. Attack 4 overrated.
Yeah. 75? I don't know what everyone's issue is. It's very easy.
I lost 10 seconds in Death Mountain and 15 seconds in P2 at best on my gold splits.
That's exactly what I lost. I just lost way more like leaving P1 for some reason, and that it would have been a really fast 75.
Yeah, that was mid 75 30 as well if the VOD stuff didn't happen. That was a solid 20 seconds. If not, yeah, like 20. About 20.
it was funny. It was funny too. Like I'm sure you and Trav saw. I took life 1, which I didn't mean to, but you know, I think we've all done that. Like going into DM before just on accident.
Life
But I was
1,
like,
yeah, I've been there.
and I was like, yeah, and I was just like, whatever. I was like, I have attack 4, so I definitely had to like life up once or twice in DM, but I mean, I got out of there smooth.
Yeah.
And then like it was kind of like going. I got a gold split in Lifetown, so I must have been like that. Well, I know I have a bad split there, but I was surprised to see a gold. And then
Well, skipping life 2 is how you get gold splits.
611 is optimal.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. So yeah, but it was a really small gold split, but that is true. And then yeah, I got out. I got to around around Fairy split, and I was only like 10 seconds red, and I was like, man, I was like, this isn't that bad right now. So then I started getting killed by like walks and like I didn't take any like stupid deaths. I don't think besides that VOD one, but. You know, like I said, it was kind of just a run to do a run and see where I ended up against DM. So DM GG.
Yeah, GG. It was. You
But
had a good run.
yeah, Lordo and Dude, obviously GG also.
Yeah.
So what's your PB, Merks? You're 78, right?
I'm a low 78. I was actually the only people ahead of me on 78 was Yunos and Pranzo, and Yunos broke that seal today. So Pranzo is literally my gatekeeper to 77. I need like 6 seconds, I think, only.
Well, I mean, you're your own gatekeeper, really. That's
I know.
That's how it works.
No, I know.
And Max, but
Oh, Max, yeah. Hey, that Max room was good this time. I was happy about. I even had enough experience going into GP, like 50 away.
have
That's
you tried
rare.
the turnaround strat that Light advises for?
When do you turn around exactly?
Lordo just lets off the gas.
I let
Oh,
off
okay.
like before he's on
Same
the
idea.
screen.
Yeah, exactly. That's where you do the turnaround. But yeah, same idea.
I do the turnaround when that overhang ends right above you.
Yeah, like I use that tile.
Yeah.
Did anybody do the teabag strat? So
I didn't, and
Dude
I
was
got smooth Bagoo without. I think dude's just throwing out smoke screens with these fake strats, trying to get me to lose time.
that's what we were saying last night. He's just trying to throw you off. But he was doing it. I mean, we were watching his runs yesterday. He was doing it.
Look, whatever works for dude, don't do it. If it doesn't work for you, I don't know why.
Yeah, I try things dude does, and it doesn't work usually anyway. So
Although
You
my
gotta be on dude
cave, I didn't have full HP, and I had to like jump over the red bat, and it was like tons of delay there.
Yeah, you just try to go ASAP at that point.
Yeah, that does work. I proved it that you can jump over the bat after stopping and make it out and get the right patterns. So
well, it'll definitely be cool to like, even though I'm knocked out now, and you know, I think DM probably feels the same, but it'll definitely be cool to like call some of these races coming up, hopefully, and you know, still contribute. And you know, it's been really fun just doing Swiss, and kind of knew what I was setting myself up for with this beheading that I just got, but you know, it was cool to make brackets and upset Uganda last week. So I mean, you know, it was still cool to get where I got.
yeah, shout outs to
always enjoy the
Switzerland
tournament.
or whoever made Swiss bracket. I assume it's Switzerland. Shout outs.
Shout outs to Kmart, DeVry graduates,
Yeah, CNN.
Guam.
Shout out to the side Instagram stream.
Shout outs to all the ads on Trav's browser that day.
Shout out to
Yeah,
the
Trav just getting the ads all day for Amazon Prime.
Shout
I
out to
figured out
Brita
how to
Water.
turn it off. I figured out how to turn it off.
That's like the new inside joke now since last night. Me and Light started that. So I don't know who's the next race. I don't even know who races next.
It was Swiss brackets were first employed at a chess tournament in
Zurich.
Zurich. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. There you go.
1895.
That sounds very.
That.
Shout out to Swiss brackets. shout out to Zurich.
That's my boy, Zurich. Wait, no, it's a place.
They have Scrabble Swiss tournaments. Let's go.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think you know, but I you know, just looking at the brackets, so I think you know, and I don't know, Chosen or somebody else said, but you're pretty much set up for a disaster if you get those bottom four, because I don't care how good you are, unless you have like a real bad screw up and you're a really good runner and just end up in like a weird place. You're fighting again in those bottom four, and then it's like, oh, I got Lordo, Dude, Just. It's like pick your poison basically down there.
I didn't even do the stab the wall pose because I was very serious. I was like, I gotta beat DM. I don't want to.
I did a weird pose, and then it looked like I was taking a dump because I messed it up.
That's a pose.
It is a pose.
Yeah, it was
Squatty
something.
potty is a pose.
It was something. It was better than nothing. But
Somebody asked when the next race is. It's Wednesday. Eon versus FAP, which is gonna be good.
That's a good
the
one.
next race.
That's really good.
That is
Coin
a
toss.
good race.
I think the one for that is also a coin toss. Tabby versus Ice Blue.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Ice is kind of falls into like the same category as me. Like I run better than I race, and I think Tabby's just kind of like all round. But time wise, Ice should smoke him. I mean, but Ice's races haven't been as par as his times on the board. So
Yeah, I mean Tabby has 2 better race times than all of Ice's. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
That
I think Ice will turn it up a little bit. But I mean, you know.
That's the first 75 problem where you get it and you're like, I'm a 75 runner. And then you can just never get it again. You're like, maybe I'm not a 75 runner.
I was shooting for a sub 80, so I only went a few seconds over because I had a bad VOD. But I've been averaging like 79, so I feel like once I start averaging like lower 79s and like 78s, like I think 77 is kind of just gonna come. I know Lights see me on a couple 77 pieces. I had one the other night and it blew up towards the end, but
I think the brackets this time, it's very hard to predict. I think there's like a lot of coin tosses, so I think all the predictions are going to be ruined this year.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, if I would have seeded better, I would have preferred to. You know what? No, this is where I want to be because I'm done.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, I don't know where. I know Vash snuck in, but I don't know. I guess I would have had to play Ree then. I guess I would have been the last seed if PRZ didn't back out, right?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah. So and then I mean it would have seeded like a little bit different, but I think kind of still the same. But
your average is only 10 seconds worse than mine.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm running out of colors for my NES. Like I don't have many more to show other than Virtual Boy. You don't want to see that one. It's going to give you a headache. So shout outs to the bubblegum guy.
You were like one palace behind every single time or something like that.
Yeah, the colors
E3,
they're like shifted.
Yeah.
But it ended with minty green GP.
Is there any way you can duplicate it where one side is blue and the other side is red and we can wear 3D glasses?
No. There's probably a way I can get like two colors onto one pin, but that would require modding it, like soldering, and I don't want to ruin my NES, so yeah, we'll figure it out. Maybe we just do Trav monochrome.
Nice.
That race was funny. I was like,
it's very relaxing, you know?
I was like, there's no sound, and Trav got the Twilight Zone like mod on right now. I popped in that race that day. Why were you in monochrome that day, Trav?
I was memeing off of Lordo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm monochrome and I'm changing colors.
I thought it was like an accident. I didn't know you were doing it on purpose.
It was just all planned.
It was a monochrome day. Melancholy.
The sound wasn't playing that day, though. I remember
the no sound was not playing though. That was racing and streaming at the same.
I thought you were going for silent movie, you know, like where like text was gonna pop up, and be like, "Oh no, Zelda."
I mean, yeah, that's what I was going for. Like old black and white movies don't have any sound.
Film grain, sepia tone. Let's go.
Shout out to Trav Chaplin.
Well, all right. With that, I think baseball can take us away.
All right. Thank you. Before we wrap up, I just want to thank our runners again for participating in the tournament and for being here today. Lordo, Dude, DM, and Merks. Lordo and Dude will continue on in the brackets. If you want to see the bracket, if you're not in the Discord, I will link that in chat. Yeah, and of course, thank you to our commentators, Trav and Lightning. Yes, and so the next race, as we said in the brackets, will be Cantaloupe versus Eon at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. So hopefully we'll get a restream for that going. And in the meantime, we are going to raid over to F. Coughlin, who is doing some Zelda 1 randomizer. Yes, so I hope you enjoy that, and I hope to see you all next time. Thanks.